pass it along to you. Earlier, we did mention that witnesses say people were being loaded into helicopters to be taken for medical treatment, which again may speak to the severity of their injuries. The local sheriff's department says that one person is in custody. According to the AP, some people have been reported injured. We don't know how many people, if they're students, teachers, administrators, the severity of their injuries. At this point, students are still being released to their parents and guardians. This appears to be someone on a stretcher being led through a crowd to a waiting ambulance. Again, Sky Fox is up above the scene here. It's about they are 3 hours ahead, so this is in the middle of what would be the lunch hour, around 12:30 here, and the early school year is getting off to a terrible start for the students here in Barrow County, Georgia. Deputies first received calls of an active shooter at Apalachee High School. It's about an hour northeast of Atlanta. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation says local, state, federal law enforcement have all joined together, have launched an investigation. At this point, there are some big questions left unanswered. Number one, who is the person in custody? Does that person have any tie to the high school? And of course, how many people have been injured or worse in what appears now to be a shooting at a high school? We are going to stay on top of what's happening here in Barrow County, Georgia. Again, these live pictures show a scene that we have seen time and time again. Students waiting to be reunited with their parents. We see, I think that's an empty stretcher being let out to another, waiting medical vehicle. But again, the process of reunification is one that is fraught with worry on all sides, from the school to parents to children. I will mention, if you as a parent haven't done this already, check with your school now about what your reunification process would look like if, heaven forbid, your child, your school were to go through something like this. Many people, many parents say, I'm going to go straight to the school, get my kid. The school urges parents to please stay away. Those emergency vehicles, the police, etc., they need time and room to get to where the trouble is. They do not want a long line of cars clogging up the easiest entrances to the school campus. I mentioned that as a parent of 2 children, it's important for you to do before you actually need the info. That having been said, back to the live picture here. It's around 12:30 here in Barrow County, Georgia. Students still waiting to be reunited with their parents. We'll stay on top of this breaking news here. Reports of a shooting at a high school, confirmed injuries. The sheriff says one person is in custody. We will stay on top of this story and bring you the very latest the minute we get it.